In today's session, we will be discussing about topographic map or contour map. These are the basic map from which the elevation data, the topography of that land, everything can be attained. So here, in a schematic diagram or the screen, you can able to see a contour line, or this is how the contour map will be. Here you can able to see different contour lines are there, and in each line some value is mentioned. You can able to see 800, 700, 600, 500 like that. Each line is representing the relief of that particular area. So contour maps are the map prepared using contour lines, and contour lines are the imaginary lines with joins equal elevations. So if you have a contour map of a particular area, by interpreting the data from that contour map, you can able to predict, or you can able to visualize what are the relief or how the alignment of that area is, and how the topographic relief in that area is. And you can also understand what is the slope of that area, whether it is a steep slope or whether it is a gentle slope, by observing the values of contour lines that we will be discussing in the further pages. So first one, we are going to observe what are the different elements of a contour map. First one, contour line. So what is a contour line? It is an imaginary line with joints equal elevation. They show the exact elevation, the shape of the land and the steepness of the land slope. So entire topographical idea of a land can be understand from a topographic map or contour map. Now, the second concept is contour interval. What do you mean by a contour interval? Distance between two successive contour lines are called contour interval. It may be 10 centimeters or 10 meters, etc. And here, in every contour maps, in every contour map, the contour interval values will be varying. It depends upon what is the slope of that area and what is the type of topography of that area. The contour interval will be varying. And again, another concept is benchmark, which is a point where exact elevation is known and is marked with a brass or aluminum plate. It is marked benchmark on the map with the elevation number given in feet. So benchmark is the known height. With respect to the benchmark, which is mentioned in the map, we will be interpreting the relief of other parts of the area. Now, what do you mean by a map scale? What do you mean by a map scale? Map scale, it is a measurement which is used to compare distance on the map with the distance on the map, Earth. For example, if 1 is to 50,000 is a scale which is used in a particular map, it means 1 is to 50,000 ratio or scale means 50,000 meters or kilometers in the land reduced to 1 meters or 1 centimeters in the map. 1 is to 50,000. That is the mean. It depends upon the use of that particular map which is using. The scale also will be varied. Now, what else will be in a contour map is called legend. In almost all the type of topographic or cadastral map, we can see these all features: map, scale, legend, etc. Legends are nothing but it explains the symbols used on the map. Say for example, in contour map, contour lines will be having continuous brown line, and if any roads are there, it will be in red color. Vegetation will be in green color. Like that, each symbol and each color denotes what will be explained in the legend of a map. Now, how to find out the slope of a area by observing the behavior of contour maps? In the contour maps, if the contour lines are very tightly placed each other, if the contour interval between each line it is very less, if, or in other words, if all the contour lines are placed very much near to each other, in that case what it denotes is that area is having steep slope. But on the other side of this diagram you can able to see the diagrams are in the lines, the contour lines are placed little far away compared to the previous side. So in this side, it will be gentle slope. So here, by observing the closeness of contour lines, the steep slope and gentle slope can be determined. Now, next one, what you are going to see, different colors on the topographic map. As I said, to interpret a contour map, you should have a knowledge about each color and each symbols denote words. Then only you can able to interpret the features of a map. If you are getting a contour map, you can able to see all the vegetations will be colored with green in color. It will be vegetation or it will be a forest or woodland or a grassland area it will be. Red color continuous lines indicating highways. Black color it will be indicating roads if it is a linear feature. Buildings, railroads, other than man-made objects all will be appearing in black color. So as you know, brown color continuous lines demarcating the contour lines. This is how the different colors will be applied in a contour map. So blue lines and blue shapes demarcating the water bodies, that also very important. Now how to interpret a topographic map? Now, first determine the contour interval. If you are getting a contour map in front of you, how to interpret? What are the skills you should have, you should apply in order to interpret that topographic map? First, find out what is the contour interval which is used in that particular map. Then determine what is the map scale. Usually it will be mentioned on the bottom of the map. As I said, 1 is to 25,000 or 1 is to 50,000 or 1 is to 10,000. It all depends upon what is the purpose of that map. Identify any hills or depression. So that there is a skill in order to identify the hills and depressions which is present in a map. So in our first diagram, you can able to see here, all the contour lines are traveling in a circular manner. Circular manner. If the contour lines are traveling in a irregular to regular circular manner, it means there is a presence of hilly area. Here you can able to see this is a series of hills are present in this particular place. This is a hill which is having maximum elevation of 600, and here also you can able to see some numerous hills are present over here. 800 is the maximum elevation. On the other side, if it is a depression or valley is present, the contour lines will be traveling with a V shape. Here in this particular diagram, it is not present, but that is how the contour lines will be traveling in the case of a valley area. V-shaped or U-shaped contour lines will be present. And you can able to see in the case of a hilly area, the contour values or elevation will be decreasing from top to bottom. On the highest area, if you observe this diagram again, you can able to see 800 is the maximum elevation. Below to that 700, below to that 600. So from the top, from the center area of the contour lines towards outwards, the contour values are decreasing. It means it is a hilly area. But in the case of a valley area, it will be in opposite manner. It will be in a ascending order. The smallest value will be present in the center, and towards outward it will be increasing. That is how the valleys and hills will be identified. Next one. Use the legend to identify man-made features. In the legend, as we observed in the previous page, different legend will be shown in different types of map. What is the in cross symbol? It will be denoting for churches, and the hospitals will be denoted with particular symbol, and the benchmark will be denoted, continuous red lines indicating the highways, dotted lines are indicating the village roads, and railroads will be present, and water bodies will be present, vegetations will be present. It all can be understood from the legend symbols which is used. Now, look at the areas where the contour lines are close together, they indicate steep slope. So we already know this. If the contour lines are very closely spaced to each other, it means it is a steep slope. On the other hand, if the contour lines are placed with a particular distance with more than say for example some 20 centimeter or 10 centimeter like that, in that case it indicates there is a gentle slope is present. So this identification of features from the contour map is very important for a civil engineer in order to make out before going and visualizing the land. You will be having an idea about the land, how that land topography is, how many water bodies are present in that area, whether it is a like low land or it is a high land, what is the maximum elevation in that area. So, say for example, if you wanted to construct a dam in a particular area, so if you are observing the contour map, you can able to see which is a major river is present in that area, and in which area the river is having maximum width. So the blue color which will be indicating the water body, by observing that water body you can observe which area it is having maximum width and which area it is covering maximum area in volume of water wise. And if you wanted to construct a road, you will prefer a plain land for the alignment of road. So you will observe in your contour map what is the type of land it is, how many hills are present, in which area the plain land is available, if it is a completely mountainous terrain, how to align a road. These all ideas a civil engineer can be interpreted from a given contour map.